This keyboard has a whole calculator with sound effects, a giant screen, 3 knobs, and creamy switches. This is the newly released Skyloong GK104Pro version 4.0, and it's the most unique keyboard I've tried this year. Let's open it up and check it out. Inside the box, you'll get a useful user manual, the dust cover, the keyboard of course, extra keycaps, keycap and switch puller in one, 9 extra switches, USB Type-A to Type-C cable, an extension adapter for the 2.4 GHz receiver, silicone covers, the full spacebar stabilizer in case you don't want that split design, and finally a hex key. The keyboard is available in so many different options: rock, twilight, lava, peach, Sparta, white rainbow, black rainbow, quantum mech 2, quantum mech 5, red jewel, white heart, and finally black heart. As you can see, Skyloong does an amazing job at trying to create a bunch of different options. It's a full layout board, so you get all the function keys, the number pad, and arrow keys. At the top rear, you have a switch for the 3 connection modes and a USB Type-C port. Now, if you can't tell, there's a secret magnetic cover where you can easily take it off and find the USB dongle storage. On the back, there are 5 rubber feet for stability and 2 kickstands with 2 levels if you want a higher elevation when typing. As you can see, there's this huge backplate to match the whole vibe of the keyboard. It says Ruby, which I'm guessing is the name of the character right here, but it adds a really nice touch. It has a top gasket silicone structure with many dampening materials to create a softer typing experience and really reduce those hollow sounds, like Prawn and PET pads, PE switch foam, and sound absorbing foam. And going over, one of my all-time favorite features in keyboards is the knob, and not just one here, but 3 of them. For the default functions, you have knob 1 for zooming in and out, knob 2 for backlight brightness or turning it off completely when you press it, and the third one acts like a regular knob where you can adjust the volume or mute it. Now, these are the default functions, right? But what if I say that there are up to 6 programmable knobs? So if you somehow don't like the placement of the knobs here, you can take them out with the pullers and put it on either the escape, F11 or F12 keys and customize its functions in the software. This already stands out to me because you can tell there's a lot more thought into what the keyboard comes with and the many customizable capabilities you can make. The keyboard also has 3 connection modes: Bluetooth, wired, and 2.4 GHz dongle. To use it with Bluetooth, turn on the keyboard using the switch and then press and hold FN+1 or 2. Since I'm using my iPad, I'll hold FN+1. The light will start flashing, so go to your Bluetooth settings and connect it. If you want to use it with the receiver, turn the switch to 2.4G mode, hold FN+3, and then connect the receiver using the adapter. Plus it has 8000 Hz polling rate in wired mode, 1000 Hz in dongle mode, 125 Hz in Bluetooth mode, and even a giant 8000 mAh battery capacity for a fast and long connection. Now let's talk about the main features you're all probably here for: the screen and the calculator. I got the 2.4 inch and you can't tell me this doesn't look good. I just love having a large display. It's the perfect size. You have your main screen that displays the time, the battery status, device system, the connection mode, numlock and caps indicators. And then the next screen is this APS curve graph where it can track your typing speed and frequency. And then you'll have a QR code pop up on the next tab where you can use your phone to connect to the Wi-Fi and upload your own GIFs and pictures right on your phone. You can do a whole shuffle of photos or videos, and I find it super convenient since all of my photos are on my phone and I can just upload it right here on the screen. Now, if you press FN plus menu for a few seconds, you have a whole menu with a Wi-Fi connection, boot animation, time format, brightness, volume, 3 themes here, the language, time zone, and many different settings. Of course, if you don't want the screen, you can also replace it with the actual keys. Now here is where the keyboard really stands out, as this is a screen display for the time or date and also the calculator. Now in order to switch between those two, there is a switch on the right side with a 0 and 1 indicator. In the time screen, you'll see the year, the month, the day, and then the battery percentage right here, what mode you're on, and then what layout you're on. Now the calculator is what really got me here, because look at this, when you turn the switch, you can actually do calculations here. 89, And it's so funny because there's sound effects that is equipped in this keyboard that you can change. So there's many different effects, but I'll show that later. So as you can see, you can clear the calculator here. You can do addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. It's really nice. There's a decimal right here, and all the numbers. Okay, so let's try 987 plus 654, then equal. And boom, there we go, 1641. So there's different sound effects you can cycle from. So if you press FN plus or minus, then you can cycle between them. A popping effect. Money. Like a punch effect. And then the last effect is actually saying the numbers and the symbols. So look at this.
9 plus 9, 8, 7, 8, 2, 8, 6, 7, 6, 7.
It's really funny, and if you want to like annoy people, you can use these sound effects. But if you want to keep it quiet, you can with FN plus 0. So it'll be really quiet, no sound effects at all. Now let's talk about the keycaps. There are double shot PBT keycaps with legends printed on the front, which is perfect for those who work in the dark. They're really durable, and I love this color combo on this design. Again, if you don't want that split spacebar design, you can always swap it out for the full spacebar. For the switches, you have many options like the KTT Rose Brown, red, silver, pink, and also Skyloong silent switches. I got the KTT Rose Pink, and it's so perfect and smooth for typing and gaming. Let's do a typing test. For the RGB, you get gorgeous looking presets, and the colors are pretty standard, but I will say in person the colors are bright and vibrant in the dark. Let's check out all the RGB effects. Now there is a software that you can download for this keyboard on the Skyloong website. Now in the software, you can remap single key functions, remap shortcut key functions here. There's RGB customization that you can do right here. There's so many different single colors and effects that you can do. Now if you want, you can also change the function of the knobs, and then there's also the macros tab. The software is a bit tricky to get used to at first, but there is a lot of different customization that you can play around with. Overall, for the price point, you're getting so many awesome features you would not usually see in a keyboard. A calculator, a big screen, and so many knobs. I highly recommend it for those who do like office work or just want a cool keyboard overall. Thank you to Skyloong for sending me this keyboard. If you want more information, I'll put a link in the description below. Have a wonderful gaming day. Bye, I hope to see you on the next video.